Hey everyone, happy Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day night. It is 9 o'clock at night. So I hope to upload this tonight. I'm thinking I will because I am exhausted. I am exhausted, but it's only 9 o'clock and I kind of want to sleep for the whole night. So I'm thinking if I keep my butt up for a while, maybe a couple more hours, maybe I can go to bed by 11 and I'll be able to sleep the whole night except for when the puppies wake me up because they have to go potty. But I'm hoping, you guys. So let's see how this goes. I don't know I can't remember what line this is. I forgot to bring it over here. I film in my overflow room and I do PL in my main craft room. So it's on the whole other side of the house, and since we live in a mansion, it's a long distance away. Just kidding. It's just kidding. I am just lazy, okay? I am lazy. Okay, it's not that I'm just lazy. It's the fact that I move, and I have 4 puppies underneath my feet. So the chances of me falling all the time are like great. And so I move. I have an entourage. My bodyguards are next to my legs, in front, on the side, in the back, and on the other side. So it is chaos at my house, and I just, yes. So anytime I move, I have to be careful. And so I just don't want to run over there and get it, because then they all have to follow, and then I have to trip over everybody, and then it's chaos. And so I'm tired, you guys. I am actually really exhausted, and I didn't want to go back to the other room to go and get the paper pad. And I'm not sure who it is. I can't remember who it is, but yeah, sorry. If you really, really want to know, put a comment and I will find the paper pad, who makes it. So, but other than that, yeah. So how's everybody's Mother's Day going? Even if it's the day that my daughter gets into a big depression. So my daughter, if you're new to my channel, at 24 she was diagnosed with uterine cancer. And by 26 she had a full hysterectomy, and she can't have kids. So, because she had a full hysterectomy. But, and so today her dream was to be a mom. So, yeah, so she goes into full depression today. And so it's just, it's sad, and, there's nothing I can do. I had a partial years ago, so I can't help her, so, yeah, all of it sucks. All of it sucks. And so it's a rough day for her, and, my thoughts are with her all day long too. And, and Matt, her fiance, is leaving. Maybe he already left. No, I don't think so. He's leaving tonight. Because he has training, because he is now a full-blown sergeant at the sheriff's department. Look at this, this is Talwin. Is that not a face a mom can love? And so he's leaving her for 2 weeks. So not only is it a bad day for her emotionally and everything else, then her fiance is leaving, and they're best friends. They are truly best friends. And so her best friend is leaving for 2 weeks. And he will only be home on the weekends, which unfortunately does nothing for them, because she works Friday, and she works every other Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, and she works 2 a.m. to 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Sorry. And so so she'll only see him on Sunday, basically, on, Saturday morning, and then Sunday until he leaves at night. So it's going to be rough for her, because her and him are very attached, and so it's going to be hard for her. But selfish wise, I get to have her. I'm hoping that she'll be over a little bit more often, and that we can go and do a few things together and stuff like that. We went and got pedicures last week, and we've been getting massages and stuff, and oh my gosh, you guys, massaging. Oh, I love it so much. It's so much fun. And so we've been getting 90-minute private massages in a private room. And this is Talon. She is a big, big baby. She sleeps in your arms. She is a baby. She is so spoiled. Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Worst bulldog ever. Worst bulldog ever. But so, she sucks, but we love her. So there is that. So she makes up for it in cuteness. Darn her. So, but yeah, it's just yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. So anyway, so Tim worked today. And so Tim worked. Cheyenne's in a depressed, and I'm not laughing at that, but she's, you know, depressed, and so she's with her fiance all day today. Cordell lives in a whole, my son lives in a whole different town, and so I wouldn't have seen him anyways. And then so I decided I'm gonna go. Well, my brother's in the hospital still, so he had his infection in his foot, so he has been in the hospital for a week and a half now. So he has about 2 more weeks. He comes home on the 22nd. Well, they're going to evaluate him on the 22nd and see if he gets to come home or not. And so my mom and my dad weren't really doing anything because they had already gone to gamble. They went to there's a place in the valley called Chichansee, and another one called Table Mountain. So for my dad's birthday, they went to Chichansee, or no, Table, something like that. They went gambling. My parents love it. They love to gamble. Let's just be real. They love to gamble. My dad loves to gamble, and he never wins, but he loves to do it. So I don't at all. I don't even put a quarter in because I'm cheap, because that quarter could buy something something fun and not give it to a casino owner. So that's how I look at things. So but my parents love playing the games and stuff, and yeah, so they went off for my dad's birthday. Well, then I guess he wanted to go again to another one, so which I think was Table Mountain. So they must have went to Chichansee. I'm not sure. And it's like an hour away from them, so it's really kind of close for them. And my dad, so they went on Saturday and had fun. And then so I said, okay, well, you know what? Let's quilt, Mom. So so I made my mom quilt, and you know, it's not a hardship, but she finally had time, you know, and so we put her quilt together, and it looks great, you guys. She did such a phenomenal job. I'll show you hers when I get it, when she gets it, because I think it's so fun it's a good one. She did a really good job, you know, and that's her first. Well, it's her second. She's averaging one a year. She's averaging 1 quilt a year because of just, you know, my brother is a time sucker upper, and so we've been sewing and doing things at the guild, but you know, that's only like 2 hours every Wednesday, and sometimes we get to sew and sometimes we don't. And so he was in jail. It looks like he's in jail, so I love the little honeycomb part of it, because I don't know, I just loved it, you guys. So yeah, so that's why I chose that. But mainly this is mainly books and puppies, just because we didn't really do anything exciting this week. Yeah, no, we didn't do anything exciting this week, so it's mainly puppies. So I'm just talking to you. And so so anyway, so she had this quilt to finish, and I wanted to start a new project, and so I did it. I'm doing a Lori Holt one, and so I'm excited. I'm making a quilt out of the Scrappiness is Happiness book, and I can't wait to show you that one too. But I mean, I barely started. I had all my pieces cut, because what I like to do is, when I don't have too much time, I like to cut all my fabric out and then put them into bins, and then that way when I have time, all I have to do is grab a bin. Because, as you know, if you're a quilter, the most time-consuming thing that you do is cutting is what takes pretty much the longest. And after that, of course, is the putting together, the piecing part, but it's mainly cutting. And depending on how big your quilt is and all that good stuff. And so, so I like to cut all my material out and then put it in a bin. And it works out perfectly for me because honestly, all I do is grab one and I get to quilt. And that's exactly what I did today. I grabbed a bin that had already cut and I started a project and it was fun. So really, really fun. And so I was there for, oh my gosh, we went and had breakfast. We had breakfast at 8:30 this morning and I left my mom's house at 3:30. So we had been quilting all day and that's why I'm exhausted because I'm not used to doing this for hours and hours because my body just doesn't like it. And but I did, and we were just having so much fun that how could we not, you know? So and then I know I wanted my mom to get her project done because, you know, it was bothering her, and she was finally happy, you know. She was finally happy. She was getting to do what she realized, you know, how much she enjoys quilting. And my brother wasn't around, and my dad, you know, left her alone. And so that's Anvil right there. That's her position. That's her sleeping position. This is cute. And so yeah, it's one of those like, okay. So my dad, you know, he was doing his own thing and all that good. Oh, I forgot to put these. Oops, I'm not done with this one. And so yeah, so I stayed there for a few hours, and then I came home and I started. I was like, okay, well, I can't take a nap because it's already, by the time I got home, because I went and got a coffee. I went and got a coffee from Starbucks. I wanted a cold brew because it's hot over here right now. And it took 30 minutes to get a coffee because some people can only get, you know, a treat, you know, maybe once or twice a year. And since it's Mother's Day, it was really, really busy, like 30-minute wait. And so I had already ordered it, so I would have said, oh, I'm okay, I'm good, I'm over it. But I had already paid for it on the mobile app and didn't realize what the time frame was because I'm so used to just 3 to 7 minute wait that I didn't realize that it wasn't until I was like, is my order ready? And they're like, we don't see your order. And I'm like, they're like, did you get it here? And I'm like, yeah. And then we look and it was like, oh, it was 30 to 40 minute wait. I'm like, oh, alrighty then. So yeah, so I had to wait a long time. So I didn't get home till 5:30. So just a FYI. And so that made it where I was like, I'm exhausted. I can't go to bed because it's too late already. And so I had to keep myself up. So I went and I peeled. I finished, this is week 11. I finished week 12 and I just laid down week, not week. Yeah. Week 12, 13, yeah, 13, because now I have, this is 11 and I have 12 done, and I'm working on 13, so I laid down 13. There we go. Okay, I can get it. Let me just concentrate. I wanted to quilt tonight because I have another I have another project that's ready to be quilted, and pieced, and it's on my floor in my library, and it's just laying there, and I'm like, oh my god, my house is a mess. So I'm like, this is driving me crazy. So I gotta get this darn thing up off the floor, and I am just tired, you guys. I'm tired. So Tim has a union meeting tomorrow morning he's gonna go to, so I told him, well, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna start quilting until you get home. And he's like, okay. So I'm like, I gotta get this done. So, yeah, gotta get it done, you guys. Let me move that over. So, this day was cool because I had gotten a coffee, and but it was on my dad. My dad had sent me a gift card the night before, and so a Starbucks gift card, and so I ended up having that. And so I took a picture and posted it, and I'm like, I'm grateful because my daddy got me a gift card for Starbucks, and I used it. So, and it was nice, you know, so it was really nice. Oh, wow, you guys. Trying to think. Anyways. So yeah, so that was my picture of my coffee, just going home. And yeah, how funny, I got a Starbucks today too. So and then this day we went, Cheyenne found a bakery where she lives, and so we did a taste testing. Oh my gosh, you guys, she paid $25 because you pay $25 flat fee to taste test cakes. And so we get there and we sit down and they look good, okay? So they look good. Can you tell by my voice how this is going to go? So they look really good. And we sat down and we took our first bite. And the guy was right there. And it was like, I think I told you guys this when it happened. I'm not sure. It sounds familiar, like I told you, but I probably was telling everybody else too. Who knows? So, but yeah, we took our first bite and it was like, oh my God, this thing is freaking gross. It was gross, you guys. And you know, if you know me, you know that my jam is desserts, right? You know that I love my desserts. And it would take a lot for them to ruin a dessert. Well, it took a lot because, yeah, I was like, this is freaking gross. It was gross, you guys. And so Cheyenne paid for them, and then we were like, okay, we'll get a hold of you. Thank you. You know, we were both really kind and really nice to the man, and we're like, these are great. You know, everything else. But we got outside, and we're like, oh my God, they're so gross. And so she ended up going home and throwing them away. That's how gross they were, you guys. She wasted. We took one bite of each of them, and I did. I took a little bite, and then because I'm not doing any sugar, and so she ended up taking a few more bites because she wanted, to make sure. And she's like, they were so gross, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So she didn't even let Matt try them. She just threw them away because that's how bad they were. I don't know what, you guys, how that place has good Yelp reviews, because, whoa, people have different taste buds, yes, but that many people, I'm like this is not good. So yeah, but yeah, it's interesting, right? And I'm like, okay, but yeah, we did not enjoy that at all. And so we were, I told her, let's try one in my town that I live in, and so you'll hear that story when we get to, I think that's like a month later. Yeah, I think it's a month later. I don't think it's anytime soon. But we found her cake. So let's just say we found her cake. I'll let you know that much. We found her cake, and she ordered it and everything else. Well, my because we're paying for her wedding, her venue, and the venue, which includes the food and an open bar. So we're paying all of that. She's paying for because the venue and the wedding itself is quite a few $1,000s, and so we said, okay, we can do the venue and all this, but all the other little stuff we can't. You're gonna have to help out. And she offered to help out. Her Matt offered to help out. So they were all in for them paying for stuff. So that was good. And so she paid for her wedding dress. She paid for the florist, the photographer, and the did I say florist? Photographer, florist, hair and makeup, and yeah. So that's it. And then my dad, because she has amazing grandparents. She has one set of amazing grandparents, which are my parents. They offered, my dad wanted to help out also. So he said, okay, I will pay for the DJ and I will pay for the wedding cake. And so he is paying for that. And, that's helping also. Because you could put a down payment on a house and you can buy a mid-sized car outright for the price of the wedding. So every little bit helps. And when my dad said that, we were like, thank you. thank you, because boy, oh boy. Oh, yeah, that's that's like $3,000 we don't have to come up with. And so, yeah. So Matt and Cheyenne are pitching in their portion. My dad's helping, and then Tim and I. So, yeah. So, yeah, you guys. So talk about like, joint effort here. And, but anyways, so, but she found the cake, and and so my dad paid the deposit and everything else, and the cake was delicious. Oh my gosh, the cakes were delicious. I can't wait to tell you about it. But yeah, so other than that, yeah, Mother's Day. I hope you guys all had a great day. And my dad and mom gave me a gift card, you guys, and I will tell you what, I am grateful for it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want them to give me anything, you know, for holidays anymore. I really don't, because, you know, they're helping out with the they're helping pitch in with the wedding. They're doing things, and I'm just like, you know, every little bit, you know, counts. And I really wish they would stop giving me gift cards, at least for this year. This year is okay. Next year, it's a whole different story, Mom and Dad. So, but, yeah, and so I'm like, okay, you know, so my dad tried to give me 2 gift cards, and I'm like, no, just, you know, I don't even want the one, but that comes off as ungrateful, and that's not how I mean it to be. I mean it to be, you know, like, just save money, you know, let's use it for desserts, let's do, you know, this thing. I don't need it for me right now, especially because my husband spoils me. My husband spoils me. My parents spoil me. So I am a spoiled person. But I am very, very grateful for everything I have. So I don't, you know, I'm not a diva. I am not a diva at all. I am very grateful and, you know, humble with what I have, you know, and just mainly, you know, capital lettering of grateful, because it, you know, everything I have is because of them. And so it's not, it's nice that I don't have to worry about little things and stuff like that. And, but I just, you know, for right now, I'm just like, you know, keep your money. Let's, you know, let them go have fun, you know, go to Table Mountain, go to Chansey, go do all those things and spend the money on you. Don't spend it on me right now, because I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. So, but yeah, so they gave me a gift card today, and, you know, it's appreciated and it'll be used, but it's just, you know, I really wish they would spend it on themselves, because they deserve it. They needed a break. They needed a break from my brother. And so if you want to go blow all your money at the gambling, go for it. You know, it's like, you know, that meme that says, you know, sorry kids, all your inheritance. Oh, it's so hard for me to roll my tongue. But all of that is, you know, in my craft room. So yeah, that's where I'm like, okay, all our inheritance, which is like nothing because my parents are not rich, go blow it. We don't need anything. Go blow it on yourselves. Go on vacation. Go do things. Jeez. So it's all good. I don't need your money. Don't need or want your money. Go have fun. You get one life. Go have fun. So, but yeah. So it's, but we get to go. I think I told you guys we're going. My parents. What is it? It is their 50. My brother is. Tim's going to be 53. He's going to be 53. Oh, my husband's going to be 53 this year. And so my brother's 54. So my parents have been, this is their 55th wedding anniversary this year. And so, isn't she cute? That's underneath my desk. Oh my gosh, you guys, so cute. Yeah, and so we're going on a cruise. We're going on a cruise with them. And this is their first ever cruise, you guys. So we just did a weekend getaway from Long Beach, and we're going in a couple weeks, actually. It's already here. We planned it last year. My dad's like, I want to go, and I'm like, okay, let's go. And then so we're like, we're going with you. So we drug our butts along, and then so did Matt and Shy. Cordell didn't say if he wanted to go or not, but Cordell's, you know, he's manning up. My son is manning up, and he's learning the hard way how to man up, and so he's not going. But it would have been nice if he would have been able to. But yeah, so it's a family thing, and we decided, the kids and Tim and I decided that, yeah, we could have, you know, the money would have been, you know, we need to save everything we can for the wedding, but at the same time, you know, the memories, and you can't get those back. You know, you can't get the time back, and you can't get memories back. You can't do any of that. So we want to live for now also, and that means my parents wanted to do this, and we wanted to experience it with them. So, you know, that matters. They matter. So money really doesn't matter when it's all said and done, when you have parents that are older, you know, and you know, and you're older also, and you know, you want the pictures. For me, the pictures are my life. You know, everything, your story is told through via pictures. You know, it really is. And so the pictures, the memories, all that stuff meant more to us than a couple $1,000s to save for the wedding. It's like, we'll figure out how to, you know, save cans, do whatever, you know, to make up the difference in the money that we spent on the cruise, you know, that we could have used towards the wedding. So it's like, we'll figure it out. We got this. And so it was a mutual decision that it mattered more to us to have the memories and the time than the money. So we're going. So we're going, and we're going to have a great time, and I hope my parents have a great time, and there's a casino on board, so, because it's not the Disney Cruise. So, yeah, Disney Cruise does not have casinos, and but everybody else does. And so I know my parents will be there, and my dad bought the drink package because he's like, I know your mom's gonna want a drink, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it sounds like my mother's a lush, and she's, you know, she's not. And I was like, all right. And so we're like, oh, so I'm like, oh, Grandpa bought the drink package, and we're like, oh. So, but it's not like you can share, because they don't, there's, you know, rules and stuff, because they, you know, they won't let you. There's things in place in cruises that way you don't share with your family and friends, and only one cabin buys a drink package, you know, so it doesn't work that way. But at the same time, we're laughing because we're like, oh, so how do we work this where we can get drinks off of them? And yeah, so we're you know, so it's already a good time, you know, already, you know, like just cackling like little witches, and you know, just figuring out, oh, what's Grandpa gonna get us, you know? And so it's just cute, and we're really, really close family, you guys, really, really close. And I love that about us. I do. I love the fact that we are close, and that you know, we have fun together, and we do things together, and I love that, because, you know, it's work, and it's not like it comes natural. No, it doesn't. It's work, because, you know, I'm a pain in the butt, and you know, my dad can be a little frustrating sometimes too, and you know, my mom's really frustrating, and yeah, so there's, you know, things to be said about all of that, but we make it work, and we're really, really close family. And yeah, we have a really good bond, and I absolutely adore that. And yeah, I appreciate it so much that we do. And then we include Matt in that too. So, and you know, he sees it, and he realizes it too, and it's nice. It's just really nice. So, oh my goodness, you guys, I have just been a chatterbox, haven't I? I have done another, I did another quilt top, you guys. I did another one. And I have the 2 works in progress right now. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have been a quilting machine. So I'll have another parade, another quilt parade for you guys pretty soon. So yeah, I have plenty more to show. So yeah, there's plenty of opportunity to do more. Alright guys, so let me say thank you to Rita Magnus, and I'll be there at M&L on Tuesday. I'll be there probably about I think it's 3:30. Yeah. I think about 3 or 3:30 we should be there at M&L. And then, yeah. And then, yeah, Rita, thank you. And then Barbara Haish, thank you so much. Thank you guys for leaving me comments. Thank you to all my lurkers and my friends who comment. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys so much. Happy Mother's Day. Even if you're a mom to a fur baby, you still matter. You matter to everybody. So, and if you're not a mom to a fur baby, but not a mom at all, you're a mom to somebody. Because if you open the door for somebody, you're being a mom. You know, if you bought somebody a soda, you're a mom. You know, so just know that you're there. You know, you matter. You matter. The end. All right, guys. Take care. I love you guys. We'll see you all pretty soon. I don't know when, but pretty soon. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.